Wait. This is not exactly what forest bathing looks like. Let's go back in time. For centuries, we've lived in sync with nature. Going out in the woods was not even a thing. This was our home. We found food and shelter in the wild, and that taught us to appreciate our environment. However, as we evolved as a species, things drastically changed. Today we spend more than 90% of our time indoors, and this has massively degraded our relationship with nature. And even without realizing it, this has huge consequences on our health and also on our longevity. You see, we have spent hundreds of thousands of years developing in order to get to the point that we are right now. And 99.9% of the time, we were depending on our environment. It's impossible to change this in a blink of an eye, and I don't really think we should try it. Of course, this doesn't mean that we should all go back living in caves. The Japanese practice of Shinrin Yoku might just be the thing we all need. It means forest bathing, or in simple words, spending time in nature. Born in the 1980s as part of Japan's health program, I believe that forest bathing is one of the secrets behind the Japanese longevity. And it has the science behind to prove it. Shinrin Yoku can help you with decreasing stress hormones, lowering blood pressure, it boosts your immune system, improves sleep, concentration, and even your memory. But how do you actually practice forest bathing? Is there a right or a wrong way to do it? There are many ways to enjoy nature and to do forest bathing, and one of my favorite ones is to hug a tree. It's totally weird, but I think you should try it. The truth is that trees are very complex and intelligent organisms. Besides being a great listeners, they also share a lot of information between each other. For example, big old trees share through their roots information about survival tactics and weather and all other kinds of stuff that will help younger trees in the forest grow stronger. I found this study in a TED Talk, and to be honest, it's kind of mind-blowing to think of trees like things that communicate with each other. I'm gonna share all the links down below so you can also watch it for yourself. Also, I want to do my part in preserving nature. That's why I decided I'm going to donate $1 for every like that this video gets up until $1,000. And I'm gonna donate them to a cause that helps reforestation. So if you have any suggestions, you can help me pick the cause by commenting down below, and also give me a thumbs up so we can reach this goal sooner. Another way to enjoy yourself while you're in nature is to just take a few deep breaths and just enjoy the freshness of the air in the way that it smells of, for example, trees, or I really love the smell of a pine forest. And I just really get immersed in this experience, and I love to close my eyes and just embrace the moment and really enjoy myself and feel part of the whole scenery and of everything that's going on. If you're into meditation, I can also suggest you do that. And even if you're not into meditation, just sitting somewhere, closing your eyes and just taking the moment in and enjoying yourself. One of my favorite moments ever is to wake up early in spring and just enjoy the songs of the birds. And if you happen to be outside, you're not in the city, that's just phenomenal. It's out of this world experience. You know how in a city you always have this noise in the background, maybe it's cars passing by or people chatting or just this hum and buzz and the sound of the city. This is something that really tires everybody, even if you don't know it because you're used to it. But it's really something that affects you, and going out in nature and enjoying this moment can really recharge you and rejuvenate you in a ways that you cannot imagine just by not listening to man-made sounds and listening to nature and all the leaves and the wind and the birds in the background. I've personally never done this, but now I'm gonna try it because it's one of the best ways to connect with nature and do some forest bathing. Walking barefoot. The middle of autumn is probably not the best time to do this, but it's a great experience. It really recharges you and gets you in touch with nature. Actually, I truly believe that Earth is a living organism, and walking barefoot is probably the best way to kind of get the energy from the ground up, get back to your roots and just really feel recharged. Even if you do it for like 5 or 10 minutes, probably when it's a bit warmer, that would be much better. It's very probable that you don't have a wild forest near you, but that shouldn't stop you. You can forest bathe in your local park. The most important is to just stay present in the moment and appreciate the beauty around us. Try not to think about the everyday stuff. There are so many little pleasures that we ignore around us because busy has become a synonym for being important, but actually the most important is to just stay present in those little moments and enjoy them. After all, life is a collection of moments, and some of the best ones you get in nature. In the past 300 years, we've gone completely backwards. Instead of embracing nature, we've destroyed it. We act like Earth owes us something, but actually, we owe everything to her. Forest bathing is a way to start falling back in love with nature, which hopefully will make all of us a bit more loving and caring. Don't forget that the Earth will survive without us, but we won't survive without her. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao. Behind the scenes. Is it soapy enough? Can you tell it's soapy? No? What about now?
No.
No? We need more soapy stuff?
Yeah.
Give me some more! That's a lot! Och,